takes about $1 million to operate this nonprofit theater.
Charlottesville Live Arts has dedicated itself to its mission of forging theater and community for more than 30 years. Live Arts involvement within local communities is extensive, and they consistently draw participants and audiences from Central Virginia and beyond. Live Arts has gained a reputation for delivering exceptionally impressive productions that showcase the outstanding talent of their hardworking volunteer actors and production teams.
Before the pandemic, we had 1,200 volunteers a year making this theater. Most theaters in the country have not recovered from the pandemic yet, and we are no exception. So our volunteer corps is about 60% back from what it was. But that's still hundreds and hundreds of people who come in to make the theater. They do everything. They act, they build the sets, they design the sets, they run the light boards, they design the props, they do the costuming, they do all the technical production work behind the scenes, all done by volunteers. It's pretty remarkable.
My mother lives here, and I thought it would be nice to spend a little bit more time with her, and the job and the place seemed absolutely fantastic, just my jam. This is my 4th artistic director position, so I'm hoping to get it, I'm getting it right this time.
Live Arts puts on a range of productions throughout the year. Each is subject to a selection process.
This is somewhat a change for Live Arts because they used to often have readers committees, and I do solicit from the community, what do you want to see, what kind of shows you want to see. I have a pretty extensive database and knowledge of my own. I do research around what is being done, who are new playwrights that I think that Live Arts audiences would really like to explore.
Well, my favorite musical that we've done here is one that we did just when things were opening up again after the pandemic, and it's called The Legend of Georgia McBride. It was such a euphoric show when people had been in isolation and shut down for 2 years. And the audience was just off the walls, off the charts in terms of their excitement about being back, seeing live theater again. So it's the audience reaction that made that such a special show.
Live Arts has taken initiative for social change. The theater industry has been actively working towards representing a broader range of voices and experiences on stage and behind the scenes.
Who are we appealing to? Who are our audience, and how are we connecting with them and letting them know that of course they're welcome. They're not only welcome in the doors, but we want to work and we want to learn from them.
There was a piece published called "I See You, White American Theater." It was a piece published by Black performers and professionals saying we need to change the way that we make theater in this country. And we, like many other theaters, took that advice to heart and started changing the way we make and fund theater.
People have lives, and lives come first. Theater is a job. It's a wonderful job. We are blessed to be able to do it and blessed to be able to share it, but it is a job and you have to have balance.
So we're trying to make the whole thing a little bit kinder and gentler for all volunteers, and the way that we invite people in for like auditions every show is auditioned, so anybody can come in.
The founding values of Live Arts are held in high regard by its current group of leaders.
So we have this tremendous legacy that was started by 7 founders of this scrappy, inventive, inclusive theater. And one of the things they did was they were big champions of new work. This year, we did our first New Works Festival called Waterworks.
I'm the director of this production of Lizzie Borden, Life After Death. It's kind of an imagining of her story and what led up to that fateful day.
My idea with Waterworks was to condense it, in a sense, in 1 month or one sort of slot so that it actually would have more impact, and that's what we've been doing. And Adrienne Oliver is our director of New Works, the first director of New Works, and she has just been amazing. She is a visionary, no question.
The ability to watch a story and kind of place yourself in the shoes of the people on stage. I mean, I think that's the great thing about theater, and that's what theater gives us, is the ability to empathize with people who are different than us and feel their stories and see their stories presented. And so I hope that that's what people get out of it.
Forging those deeper and broader relationships in the community is why we will continue to be relevant and essential in Charlottesville.
Charlottesville Live Arts stands as a testament to the power of collaboration, dedication, and the unyielding spirit of community. It is a place where dreams are nurtured, friendships are kindled, and where theater serves as a mirror, reflecting the joys, fears, and boundless possibilities of the imagination. I'm M'Kayla Ainsworth, WUVA News.